So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Caicedo. Pato. And it's Palmer. For Palmer. And it's Hato. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Costa. Joseph. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Chelsea have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. João Pedro. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mojica, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's João Pedro. He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post. And it's James.
I want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Caicedo. Darder. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 20, João Pedro.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And it's Hato. There, can he finish? Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back. Chalobah. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
off the post! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Pedro Neto at his razor-sharp best there.
He would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There's the whistle for half-time. Views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're off again. Hato. Now it's Palmer. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mojica.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Morishi. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Omar Mascarell. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Joseph! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Not going up front in a hurry. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa. Now it's Morishi. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Chalobah. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now James. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Darder. Joseph. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. He's having a go! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! And they are pulling clear here. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
It was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's João Pedro. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. Good ball, good take. Shot could... Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's lost his man here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, can he get onto this? Joseph. Palmer, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Fernandes. And time is up. Chelsea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our
Your
fan
final
club
thoughts, Jim?
members.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So what can they make of this? Spread neatly. Ouattara gets into a good position. It's gone for a throw-in. Big header! Oh, not the best of headers. Jensen. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here. Aims beyond the defence. Cross into the box. There's no... Oh, off the bar! Cleared without hesitation. Quarter of an hour played. And he thumps it clear. He's got away, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. He gets big, and it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 3, Sanchez!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga. Now it's Martinez. And he's surging through. And this is Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. And that has been clubbed away. Messi, who has set up 2 goals. No, that's been intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jensen. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That's the first half.
Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Ouattara. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Can he spark a counter here? Martinez, given the lift of his goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Martinez. Ouattara. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half.
It was all set up for him too, Peter, to pick out someone wearing the same shirt, and the rest is history now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Wan-Bissaka. Messi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. It's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ruben Neves. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Real chance here. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Ouattara has it in a wide position. Strokes it back. Now it's Martinez. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. That's at the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Sanchez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
This is just what we like to see.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and
Hello,
quite a
everybody,
contest
and welcome
ahead
to
of us.
today's match.
This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Milner wins the duel this time. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pinches it off him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Throw in. It's a throw-in. Milner, and he's forced to go back. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to...
There's the shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
18, Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's on it, can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? Messi gets flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho cuts out the pass. Sanchez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played back in. Oh, super chance for a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck.
Brighton are doing very nicely, thank
Danny
you.
Welbeck.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gross. It's a pretty loose pass. Dunk.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Toma. He's got away. Sanchez cuts it out. McAllister. And there's the end of the first half. make you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal the fate.
Messi, can he finish? And it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lionel Messi.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mitoma. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dunk. That's a lovely, neat pass. McAllister.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And Martinez sticks it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 62 minutes is number 18.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitution on the field. Number 25. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Just eases him off the ball. Welbeck. Rudiger with the clearance. Mitoma! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Milner. And it's Gross. That has been slung wide. Messi. Martinez under intense pressure.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Brighton
Mitoma.
making consecutive
Number
changes
20,
here.
Milner.
Chelsea go into the lead.
And
Number
things are much
29,
healthier in their favour.
number
Mind you,
33.
you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caresses it through. And the shot! In he goes again. And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
That looks a good ball through. It's Azar! He scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 21, Eden Hazard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Brighton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's being shifted off it. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted.
6 added minutes
McAllister.
has been indicated.
Now it's Martinez. And the shot's on here. Gross. O'Reilly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And there is his 30th goal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
McAllister.
Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. O'Reilly. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
Unlucky
setback.
lads. Let's hope for better luck
Martinez,
next time.
voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's...
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Hazard. Souček. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Castellanos. McAllister. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Disasi calmly anticipates. Now it's Castellanos. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Castellanos. Nicely spread. He's picked his way through. And it's Bowen. Now it's Martinez. Somerville. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Now that's well seen too. Mavropanos. Spread out to the left. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kamavinga. He's in a great position here. And it's Souček. Wan-Bissaka. Castellanos. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in. Bowen! It's in! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. He's shifting. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
There will be 1 minute
Somerville.
added time.
Great vision. And it's made its way to him. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. Now it's Castellanos. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chelsea still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Ruben Neves, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Super ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the pass is intercepted. Bowen has found the net here, of course. Rudiger. To McAllister. Hazard. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Souček. That's a shade optimistic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. And he's surging through. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Camavinga is there to clear. Orford.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Wilson. In with the challenge. McAllister. Ruben
There will
Neves.
be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already. The Intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now.
Unlucky
They
lads.
lost it.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Wolverhampton have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. Sanchez clears it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, This guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's been shifted off it. Over to the left. Played back in. Martinez! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 23 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Camavinga, and it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And if you have still just one shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Again, in a truss, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And now he has two. Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? They've done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back towards the middle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hazard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away.
Has been indicated.
Messi. Now it's Martinez. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chelsea are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's away! Goes for a shot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played right into his path. And they're quick to get it back. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's made its way to him. Wolverhampton finding their passes.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And they can counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. And it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Wolverhampton can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he is having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez has every reason to be disappointed after being played so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Number 9.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Martinez. Quality ball. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Oh, shoot! Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left the tank. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field, number 38.
Wolverhampton are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That looks a cracking ball. And that was very necessary. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Martinez. Oh, there's the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 10.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet
And that's that. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Messi collecting the match ball, and it is his.
Stronger, won't we?
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rudiger. And Caicedo. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Valverde. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good... And Martinez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Akanji. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's really well cleared. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Wan-Bissaka. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the shot, way off the ball! It's there! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 11, Mikel Oyarzabal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Knocks it into space. Bellingham. Rafinha has it in a wide position.
Kenya really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Martinez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Aim forwards. And here's Rafinha. Lovely. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's been caught on it here. McAllister. Puts, and Messi! He won't be happy with that one. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Good read, needed to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. He's looking wide. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looks a foul, yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Martinez. Shot could be on. And that's been won straight back. Rafinha thinks about the shot. He can get that clear. That's the throw. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Wan-Bissaka. And he was quick to react.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Caicedo. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bellingham. Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Caicedo. Oyarzabal. McAllister. Threads one in. Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's given a throw. Well, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Number 25, Caicedo.
So off we go
Coming
once
on the
more.
field, number 20.
Kenya can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha. That's a throw. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And that has not gone well. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rafinha goes steaming forward, and he's in on it's Neymar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. McAllister, and it's Fernandes. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bellingham, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Rafinha. Fernandes. Now it's Neymar. Look at the space, a chance! Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Neymar. Caicedo. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he... Decent chance! Valverde gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Engages and forces him off. Shot at goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Fernandez. That's a good ball. And Caicedo. And here's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, the ball's gone astray. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Bellingham. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Sanchez. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oyarzabal did want to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bellingham over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. And back to the keeper. Sanchez. Rudiger. Oh, what a mistake! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Caught offside that time. Tries to play it through. And here's Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Oyarzabal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Wan-Bissaka. Costa Curta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Bellingham. Fernandez. And here's McAllister. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found the way, and he shoots! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. McAllister. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That's a decent clearance. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Just a quick announcement. And an
So
exciting
90
one too.
minutes
We're
couldn't
about
produce
to
a winner,
announce today's lottery
and we
numbers.
have extra
Please watch
time.
the screen if you have a ticket.
Minutes gone and nothing between them still. And he's been shifted off it. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's had it nicked away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Oh, terrible pass. And Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Messi. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Martinez receives it in a good position. Martinez! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the...
Chance, surely! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 18.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
And the shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 6. Rafinha. Rafinha. Rafinha.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rudiger. Caicedo. He's in a great position here. Martinez. Rafinha. Valverde. Now it's Martinez. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. A chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
22 minutes is number 11, McAllister. McAllister. McAllister.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Martinez. And he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shapes to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post. And he's away. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Oyath. Good effort from distance. And it's made its way to him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's... Chance! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 29 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rafinha. Now it's Martinez. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. And the finish! Cleared away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Caicedo. And Martinez! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer after 32 minutes.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see it.
Just about within shooting range. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. McAllister. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Rudiger. Costa Curta. Now this could be a chance. Oh, important interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That ball looks a good one. He's having a hit! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Messi knocks it into space. And he's decided to go for it. Rudiger. And Sanchez. Costa Curta. Over to the left. He has found the way through. Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. It's their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Rafinha. He's found some... There's the shot! It's hit the upright. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Caicedo. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Pretty
time.
loose pass. And they win it back again. Bellingham. Rafinha. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've
Please
been
be reminded
quicker to
that
pretty much
drinking is
everything
only
so
allowed
far.
in the area
The only
shown on this
thing
map.
you've
Thank
got to
you very
wonder
much
is
for your
how
cooperation.
taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Coming on the field is number 20, Neymar.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Skimmed one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Some resolute defending there. And here's McAllister. Oh, it's come loose. It's a searching pass. Sanchez makes the interception. Caicedo. And here's Neymar.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, super ball! And he's managed... Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 50
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Valverde. And it's Valverde. That's a little off target. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in. Rafinha. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. This looks promising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he can clear it away. Aims beyond the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. There's the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Rafinha.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, what a ball! And it's lofted through here.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a chance! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Caicedo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they're back on the ball again. And no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Bellingham. And Rafinha. Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Good ball, good take. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out, real chance! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Half an hour gone in the second half. Caicedo. Great ball and he's in here. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is shot a goal! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20, Neymar!
Valverde. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. He is through here. That's a decent clearance. That's Oyarzabal. And here's Neymar. Cleared without complication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been slung wide. McAllister. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And it's McAllister. Akanji. Robertson. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Oyarzabal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caicedo. Tries to play it through, and the shot! So that's it, it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
For information provided by the
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
And there they are. Please welcome our
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
And the finish! And it's come back out to him. There it is! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 9 minutes.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rafinha.
And it's Kane. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold opts for safety. Rudiger. Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Rafinha. Caicedo. McAllister. That's good running with the ball. Rafinha. Get on the end of this. Hangs in a cross. He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Schlotterbeck. That's Rudiger. Fernandes. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's gone looking for safety.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. Now it's Kane. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hakimi receives it in a wide position. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! He scores! And again they hit the front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? This looks promising. Hakimi. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Martinez. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kane and Azar. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. And he's had a hit. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Great ball, and he's in here. And Martinez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Rafinha receives it in a good chance for a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Martinez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's Rafinha. He's got away. The cut takes a shot. It's hit the upright. Fernandez. That's Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caicedo has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Inter. Number 10, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 24,
Fernandez.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Martinez gets a foot in here. Hakimi. Hakimi stood his ground strongly.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Look at the space here. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's been given away. That's a throw. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well timed, excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please make sure to
Any
watch the
reflections
screen
on what
for
you've seen, Jim?
information
Well, the
bulletin
look on the
from
manager's
regional police
face says it all. He knows